Days ago, Sierra College beat Santa Rosa JC 85-82 to snap a 9-game losing streak to the Bear Cubs. That win put the Wolverines on top of the Big 8 standings, and, well, Sierra College hasn't looked back. They are 11-1 and are setting their sights on a Big 8 conference title. They control their destiny for an outright Big 8 championship. Santa Rosa JC stands in their way looking to redeem that loss from a month ago and get a piece of the Big 8 conference title. Who will win this matchup of two of the top 13 teams in the state? You'll find out next. Welcome inside Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College. And Tuesdays used to be Big 8 just by itself, but we're going to share it with some other 3C 2A teams. But the biggest matchup in the state is right here between Sierra College, who is 11-1 in the Big 8 conference, 20-4 overall. They won 9 straight. They're ranked 13th. And Coach Aaron Lawrence in his second season has the Wolverines playing championship basketball. They beat Santa Rosa January 10th, snapping a long losing streak. And I don't think a 3C 2A team could shoot any better than the Wolverines did that night. They hit 14 threes. They're averaging nearly 9 a game. Santa Rosa only made 9. Santa Rosa shot over 50%. But it was just a game and late that Sierra was able to hold on. And one of the leading scorers in the state, Garrett Dutro, at 22.5 points a game, is number 2 in scoring. And the Bear Cubs will have to definitely defend him. Let's give you the 3 keys. First for Sierra College. We'll take a break and come back and talk about Coach McMillan and the Bear Cubs. These come right from the coaches. Offensive execution, defensive discipline, and shoot with confidence. This is a team, it's one of the best shooting teams in the state, as in Santa Rosa. So they come off the bus ready to go. We're going to come back and talk about the Santa Rosa JC Bear Cubs. You are watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP, serving the legal needs of Sonoma County since 1976. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. At 3. Santa Rosa, 20-4, 10-2 in the Big 8. They've won their last 5 straight. I want to clean something up right off the get-go. My Chico State math was originally correct, then it wasn't correct, and I just want to correct something. Craig McMillan, 26th season. He's beyond 500 wins. We thought last Friday would have been his 500th win, but then I actually went back and checked, and wasn't the case. 523 wins, now 15 20-win seasons. They went to Cosumnes River on Friday and did a great job at defending. If they do that type of job at defending Cosumnes River against the Sierra College team, which is a better offensive team, no question about it, Bear Cubs are going to be in a big opportunity to win the game. So Santa Rosa beat Cosumnes. They swept Cosumnes this year, bounced back, and here have this game on Tuesday night as the Big 8 season is going to come to the close, and we'll get into the 3C 2A playoffs. But the Bear Cubs are 20-4. Coach McMillan's 3 keys to victory: contest shots. Easier said than done. One of the keys against Sierra College the first time these players, it was to stop Dutro. Well, Dutro got 31 points. So that, coach is going to generalize a little bit more on the keys. Neutralize Dutro. Again, easier said than done. And have patience and half-court offense. And let's just talk about that a little bit. Santa Rosa is one of the best three-point shooting teams in the state, as is Sierra College. Last week, the Bear Cubs were 3 of 18. It's not good. But they were shooting 65% on two-point attempts and were getting to the basket early and often. late in that game, they just figured out to attack the basket and got the 15-point win over Cosumnes River. So you've got one more game this week, 2 games, and then they'll have the playoff brackets. This would be a huge win for either one of these teams, but specifically Sierra, because although they've beat Santa Rosa and are in first place all by themselves in the Big 8 Conference, these are the computer, and I'm not doubting them, but they are ranked 9 spots behind Santa Rosa. So we're expecting a game that's going to go down to the bitter end, but I think when it really gets down to it with Santa Rosa, is the key is defense. Our officials, Will Williams, Robert Talley, and Peter Hansen, last week, Santa Rosa 3 of 18 from 3, 23 of 38 on 2-point attempts, but really what won that game was defense. And a trademark for Santa Rosa, 15 assists, under 11 turnovers, which is 3rd in the state, and a high assist to turnover margin. I think the room for growth for Sierra, 15, nearly 16 assists a game, but 13.5 turnovers, so a small assist to turnover margin. Rainy Tuesday drive up here. Saw a lot of accidents. Hopefully people are okay, but we're expecting a great game, and we appreciate you joining us here on NorCal Sports TV. Once again, the streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball once again this season.
At this time, will you please rise while we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets had rose, and bombs were singing, yet gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you, and God bless America. Now, intrusive starters. First, for the Wolverines from Sierra College. Please welcome 6'1" freshman guard from Whitney, number 1, Matthew Schroeder. 6'6" sophomore guard from Placer, number 2, Garrett. 6'1" freshman guard from Phoenix, Arizona, number 4, Chase Underwood. 6'4" sophomore forward from Bel Air, Nevada, number 11, Dontrell Johnson. And 6'6" sophomore forward from Iowa, number 25, Alon Garrett. Head coach of the Wolverines is Aaron Lawrence. coach and his assistants, Lamar Walker, Jeff Oden, and Marshawn C. Now, introducing the Bear Cubs, starting five. At guard, 6'3" freshman from San Anselmo, number 2, Gavin Early. At guard, 6' sophomore from Oakland, California, number 10, Amari Gray. At guard, 6'1" sophomore from Livermore, California, number 11, Spencer Langowski. At forward, 6'7" sophomore from Napa, number 23, Travis Hightower. And at forward, 6'4" sophomore from Napa, number 24, Vincent Jackson. Head coach of the Bearcats is Craig McMillan. His assistants, Ryan Cook, Maurice Thompson, Jason McMillan, and Bill O'Connor.
Both lineups, Santa Rosa in their home whites, Sierra in their black uniforms, made the trek down here from Rockland, California. Schroeder, Dutro, Underwood, Johnson, and Garrett. Sierra, 10th in the state in scoring, nearly 50% shooting team, 3rd in percentage on three-point attempts. You got to defend the entire half court. Bear Cubs scoring just under 78.5 a game. Langowski, elbow jumper, good sign for the Bear Cubs. Spencer had 28 against Sierra, averaging just under 14.5 a game, and you can see the Bear Cubs stretching that defense out. And this is going to be a good match of one of the top players in the state, and the officials calling the early foul on Hightower. Sideline inbound for the Wolverines. Schroeder averaging just under 9.5 a game. Dribble entry, and we're tied up. That wasn't the defensive strategy to let the guard dribble into the strong hand right into the paint and get an 8-footer early. Doesn't like his cut to the basket and out top. Gray, Jackson in the corner. You got to work through the other team going on a run. You got to work through you maybe missing some shots. But what doesn't slump is defense. Garrett, low block. Dutro resets the three. Back rim, and Hightower tries to track this down, but it'll stay with the Wolverines. Coach Lawrence, a longtime assistant, but be able to turn around this program as early as he has is a great sign of getting that community, getting some local players and some recruits. High-low entry, Garrett lays it up. Dutro's not only one of the top scorers, he can dish the basketball. Over 4 assists a game. The key, a lot of teams that defend, is try to deny Langowski the basketball or to get to his spots. Early, Hightower, back rim, Dutro with the rebound. He'll get you nearly 8 rebounds a game as well. A little delay, cut. Dutro. Doesn't matter. Early's got a hand in his face. And that's what he does. He had 31 against Santa Rosa in the last matchup. I don't remember him missing much of the first half. He cooled off just a bit in the second half, but took care of business. Langowski doesn't use the screen for Hightower. Low block entry. More. Hightower. Good defense by Garrett. Dutro with the rebound. He'll push. Underwood. Dribble drive. It'll stay with Sierra. Here's that 3. I mean, there isn't much space there. Garrett, hand off to Underwood, wasn't clean, keeps possession. Step back 3. I'm not shocked. They just play really well together, take up space. You give them a little bit of room, they're going to take advantage. Nice drive. Early and often. 10-7, Sierra. Garrett, high post, turns it over. Bear Cubs quickly double-teamed, but I think Santa Rosa's got opportunity at the basket. And then you get those paint touches, and then the percentage increases on the three-point attempts. If I could ever spit that out. Double screen here. Gray, Jackson, Langowski, Hightower, mid-range, all day long. 10-9. Not a lot of guys in the state can defend him in that mid-range. Back rim, Hightower tracks down the 2-bounce rebound. He's got a little more time there. Back rim, Dutro with the rebound. Johnson, he's scoring at nearly 20 a game. Underwood at 11.5. Dutro from 28, back rim. Extended possession for the Wolverines. Spin cycle, left hand goes. Underwood shares the basketball, crafty around the basket, and we've already seen him hit the 3. Early, Hightower. Jackson. Travel. I'm not sure why. I don't know if you got a replay of that. I'm not sure why Jackson stopped. I think he's got his opponent beat, and I think if he gets to the basket, he's going to draw a foul. Substitutions here. Jaden Washington in for Santa Rosa. A.J. Cook in for the Wolverines. He's instant offense. Dutro backs down the truck and hits the 8-footer. Jackson, Langowski. Turnover. Santa Rosa's dribbled and passed themselves into turnovers on back-to-back possessions. I think offensively you have to be conscious of having good spacing. So if there's a double team, there's an obvious teammate that's going to be open. Easy offense, but Cook not used to making layups, misses two. He's normally the three-point guy. Krupinski out of Cardinal Newman has checked in for Santa Rosa. Step back three, back rim. Johnson, little two-man game, nice basket cut, and timeout Santa Rosa. Sid Norris checked into the game and gets the layup. It's a 7-point lead because nobody rotates. Oh, no, this is the Cook's two missed shots, but then Santa Rosa didn't take advantage. You're watching Bear Cub Basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. One evaluation from the first few minutes of this game is that Sierra is too comfortable offensively. And when they get too comfortable offensively, they're going to be much more confident defensively. Krupinski, don't complicate the game. It's pretty simple. Every time Santa Rosa's got the ball in the point in the paint, they've scored, except missed one shot by Hightower. So off the timeout, a little dividend for Coach McMillan. Cook saves the day. Underwood miss. And that's 4 offensive rebounds already for Sierra. Dutro miss. They're just, right now, Sierra's playing with a little more energy than the Beer Cubs. Got to get out of hibernation and get after that defensive rebound. Wissington has checked in for the Bear Cubs. Jackson. Krupinski. Front rim, one bounce rebound to Johnson. And also Sierra, although they don't go to the free throw line a lot, shoot nearly 74%, which is 6th in the state. Elbow jumper, back rim, and another offensive rebound, extended possession for the Wolverines. Euro step, travel. But those offensive rebounds, you got to go find a dark jersey and get physical. Wissington out of Liberty High School. Langowski. Hits the three. Wissington with the assist. Well, that's double dribble. No call. I know Levi's going to have that on a breakdown replay here coming up, if I know him as well as I do. Dutro. A lot of guys trying to guard him tonight, and Lugowski fouls. Was it? Sideline inbound. Bear Cubs 2 team fouls. Sierra hasn't committed one. Cook, he's not shy. I told you. That's an easier shot for him than the power layup, trust me. Snaps a little mini 5-0 run for Santa Rosa. Layup, foul it counts. As I said, getting to the basket, you can do those anytime with a little game plan. And that's exactly what happened. And Jackson with the and one opportunity. Two-point game. On the next dead ball, Levi stayed up all night to make this graphic, and we got to use it. And I appreciate him doing it. But make sure if you're from American River, don't send us any letters at all. We recognize you. It'll make sense when we show it. Low block. Underwood. Gains a little space, wide left. And Jackson with the defensive rebound. Gray, Wissington loses it out of bounds. No, it'll stay with Santa Rosa. You can quickly see the standings. Sierra and Santa Rosa are the two top teams. And we're not saying ranking-wise, we're just saying by the standings. Wissington up and under, lays it up. 12:46 mark. Coach McMillan took a timeout, and they've outscored Sierra 10-3. That's not quite apple stock dividend, but it's pretty good. We got a hold on the post. A little up and the under. Levi, we have not had a Wilson burger yet. We have not had one. Cook, legal screen, no call. Kerpinski doing a nice job off the bench. See if the Bear Cubs repeat that performance of attacking the basket. And Kerpinski has his lunch stolen, and here come the Wolverines. Johnson scoreless. Underwood lays it up. 6'1" southpaw, not afraid to get in the trees. Gray gets a screen from Washington and lays it up and fouled, and he'll get free throws. I think if you're Santa Rosa, not that you need to force it there, you have to press it there. You can see their success when they're getting to the basket. Misses a free throw. Hightower. And not fading away, going to the basket. So important. The Siena alums will take a seat. Collins will check in, and Hightower, speaking to Justin Siena, checks back in the game. Good foul by Sierra. Gray misses both free throws. Johnson, spin cycle. He's on the scoreboard. Sierra's going to they're going to do a good job of spacing on offense to give you that kind of freedom. Collins, top of the key. Gray, low block to Hightower. It could be that simple. 23-21. Schroeder, miss, rebounded by Wissington. I think Travis was a little too nice there. Should have just taken it himself. One power dribble and go to the basket. Underwood. Johnson, corner three. He's got 5. One guy cools down a bit, another guy heats up. That's what Sierra does. That's why they've won 9 games in a row. Collins, Hightower, no run. Miss, gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Krupinski. Wissington, extra pass. Nice hustle. Great hustle here by Amari Gray. Tracking down the loose ball. And then with the deflection out of bounds, Langowski checks in. Nate Ruff in from Sheldon High School, out of Sheldon High School. He's in the game. Long 5-second count. Sabagala is also in out of Rockland. 26-21. Strong drive and layup. Doesn't go. Early takes one in the eyes. Got to get back on defense. Miss. Long rebound goes to Collins. It's a good look. Dutro, Hightower with the steal. And lays it up, gets the hometown roll. Timeout. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. So here are the standings in the Big 8. Sierra 11-1, Santa Rosa 10-2, Modesto 10-3, Cosumnes River 10-3, and then DVC, Sac City, San Joaquin Delta, Folsom Lake, and a winless American River. Not that we just didn't have enough. Just send your message to Levi at yahoo.com. All right, off the timeout, 26-23. Miss. I don't know if that was the guy that was hanging on the rim during warm-ups. I don't know if it's karma, but the Bear Cubs come and lay it up. Gray with the layup. Goes attack mode. Five minutes here in the first half. If you make Cook put the ball on the floor, you've done a good job defensively. 10 on the shot clock. Dutro. Back rim. Santa Rosa with a rebound. Bear Cubs led once tonight. 2-zip. Drive and kick. Bear Cubs lead. Langowski from College Avenue hits the three. Steal. Gray goes right to the basket. Amari does so many good things that aren't necessarily measured in statistics. Paint, touch, three-point attempt, it goes in. It's just for anybody in basketball. The ball gets in the paint, and it gets kicked out for a three. But Gray just defensively, tenacity, going after loose balls, getting to the basket, driving, be able to take the foul. Just right there. Krupinski and Collins will take a seat, and Santa Rosa has their starters back into the game, and so does Sierra except for one player, and that's Ruff. 29-26. Gray splits the free throws. Bear Cubs led 2-zip, haven't led since. Now lead by 3. Denial. Again, there's Gray just playing tenacious defense. Johnson backing down the truck. Fadeaway. He's got 7. Langowski gets a screen from Hightower, but Travis didn't cut to the basket, and there's Early trying to scrap in there, but it's Sierra basketball. Dutro for 3, back rim, once, twice. We got our first Wilsonberger serve back hot by Hightower, and he gets the defensive rebound. But again, another possession from Sierra where they're getting multiple shots at the basket. 29-28. What's a Wilsonberger first time you watch? I know I'm annoying, but it's a block shot. Salty, leathery taste you won't find on anybody's menu. Hightower. "12-footer. Johnson, kick out. Schroeder. There you go. Tied up. We've had 2 lead changes and 3 ties. Heartbreak. Jackson tried to tip the offensive rebound. No avail. Well, he does, but he doesn't get it to a teammate. Underwood backs down the truck, and then Ruff is over the back. Salty, leathery taste. It's in honor of my late father, Jim, old basketball coach. And I never could figure out why I always yelled Wilsonberger when the shot got blocked. Then I put it together. Then I did some research and then asked him, the greatest shot blocker of them all, Bill Russell. They called him Mr. Wilsonberger. Tied at 31, Langowski. Hightower. Gray. He's fouled, and that'll be the 15th foul on Sierra. Sideline inbound, 20 on the shot clock. Sierra's largest lead was 7, and then Coach McMillan with the timeout, and Spencer Langowski's fouled, and he'll get 3 free throws. Notice how I said that real slow. Spencer's got 8 right now. And chance to Santa Rosa to take the lead here. Always check in with Spencer before the game. Always coached a couple of seasons at football at Granada many, many moons ago. Coached in the East Bay Athletic League. So always checking in with Spencer. And they're really setting themselves up for a deep March run. Got to take care of business here tonight. Langowski makes all 3 free throws. He's got 11. And it's a 34-31 lead for Santa Rosa. Underwood has a lot of confidence in his ability. He's got great springs, and he's not afraid to go and attack the basket. And when you do that, a lot of times you're going to draw fouls. You might get a shot blocked or two, but you're going to draw fouls. You're going to get layups, and that's exactly what he's done. He's only got 8. Seems like more. Hightower will take a seat. Coach probably doesn't want to see him pick up another foul, and Jaden Washington will check in for him. 68 seconds left here at Hale Pavilion. Early basket cut. Langowski draws the foul. If you would have, Spencer probably wanted to stay more athletic there and maybe get a shot off. But that's just good basketball right there. That's the second foul on Schroeder. And Cook, instant offense, checks back in for Coach Lawrence. And when you shoot free throws and you make them, then you can set up your defense. Everybody knows what's going on. Coach can communicate those and confirm those assignments. Largest lead for Santa Rosa has been 3, been there several times, 7 for the Wolverines. Nobody has lost connection so far tonight. Basket cut, and Langowski's heel gets the steal. Santa Rosa, big opportunity here. We call this a golden possession. And a layup. The Justin Siena alums team up, and it's 38-33. Shot clock is off. Let's hold that play if you can. Cook, back rim. Great opportunity here for Santa Rosa. (38-33). Here's this play, a little slip off the screen and the layup. Santa Rosa's hit their threes, no question about it, but they've also have attacked the basket. So Santa Rosa was down 16-9 at the 12:46 mark. You look at coaches, some coaches just waste timeouts. Coach McMillan isn't one of those coaches. He calls the timeout, and Santa Rosa's been able to gain and make that 7-point deficit into a 5-point lead. We're going to take a break. First, we're going to ask everybody to subscribe to the broadcast. Like and subscribe to our youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV to get alerts about upcoming games. Nobody in the state covers more California Community College basketball and football than NorCal Sports TV. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express.
I've been coaching basketball for my entire career, a total of 35 years. I finished playing at the University of Arizona in 1988. I was a student assistant there for 1 year, and from there I went on to be an assistant at Marquette University for 5 years, and then did the University of Tennessee, where I was an assistant for 2 years. After that, I got my first opportunity to become a head coach. I coached a professional teams in Kuwait and Lebanon for a total of 4 years. Then the job opened up here at Rosa JC. I applied for it and got it, and I've been here for 23 years since. I started coaching at Rosa JC in the year 2000, and we've always had talented groups and very good teams. The first several years, I wasn't happy with the progress that our teams made. We didn't always finish the seasons off the way I wanted to, in spite of having pretty talented groups. And after that, our staff met, and we thought we needed to get guys that have better character across the board. We took risks on some talented guys that didn't always have the best character, and it was more discipline and stuff that I liked, and I didn't think that teams gelled quite as well as they needed to. Then we started really focusing on getting positive attitude, team first guys, and our program went to another level. We started having more success, and guys developed better, and we've had much more enjoyable job coaching the guys we've had the last 12 or 13 years. We've had a lot of success in moving guys on to high-level schools. As far as Division I level, we've had guys go to the University of Oregon, Boise State, University of Idaho, Utah State, New Mexico State. Had a lot of guys go to West Coast Conference schools, University of Portland, Santa Clara, University of San Francisco, Pepperdine, University of Pacific. We've actually had 3 guys go to University of Pacific, and they were all 3 all-conference players there. Had guys go out of state to Lamar, Central Connecticut State, Arkansas State, East Tennessee State, among others. We've also had a lot of guys get scholarships to Division II level schools. Sonoma State, right down the road, has recruited several of our guys. Also had guys go to other CC2A schools, Stanislaus, Monterey Bay, San Bernardino. We've had guys go out of state to the Hawaii schools. Hawaii Pacific has recruited several of our guys. Several guys have gone to Chaminade, Eastern Oregon, Western Oregon, Regis University, and several other out-of-state Division II schools. Lately, a lot of our guys have been getting recruited by NAIA schools as well. We've had 2 guys go up to Southern Oregon recently. Cal Maritime Academy has recruited several of our guys over the years. William Jessup over in the Sacramento area, and Simpson College up in Redding has recruited guys, among other places. I played basketball at the University of Arizona. Played for a great coach in Lute Olson, and he really influenced my coaching philosophy, just from a fundamental standpoint, keeping things simple, back to the basics, don't be too fancy, get back on defense, take good shots, team basketball. He was one of the great all-time college coaches, a Hall of Fame coach. Steve and I played together for 4 years at the University of Arizona. We both, I think, were influenced greatly by Coach Olson, emphasizing fundamentals, team play, defense, and today's basketball, you see mostly spread the floor, ball screens, penetrate and kick like that. But Steve incorporates a lot of off-ball screens to go along with the on-ball screens. We do similar things. We try to not just get the on-ball screens and spread the floor. We try to incorporate some off-ball screens, screening action as well. And defensively, we try to get back and keep guys in front and allow only one shot as much as possible. There are a lot of good junior college programs in the state. I think what separates Santa Rosa from other programs is the community support we get. Santa Rosa is kind of a hub of a lot of small towns. A lot of the students here live on or near campus, so they're hanging out on campus during the day. It has a really like a 4-year atmosphere on campus. It's not like a lot of community colleges where they're commuter schools. They drive to class, go to their class, and leave afterwards. People are hanging out here. There's a really vibrant atmosphere on campus. Also, the people in Santa Rosa, most of the people went on college graduates here that run the business community and stuff. Almost all of them started at Santa Rosa JC, and they have a lot of respect for the institution. They give back, they come to games, they support us financially, and it makes it for a unique experience. John Daly is a counselor that deals with the basketball players. He's been here my entire 23 years, and he stays on top of the players' academic progress. He goes to seminars. The rules are always changing for Division I, II, III, NAIA and stuff. He's on top of all the rules to make sure our guys are taking classes that can allow them to be eligible to transfer on to 4-year schools. He does grade checks and makes sure guys are staying on top of it. And he's the reason that we've had over a 90% graduation rate amongst the players that have played for us for 2 years.
Student athletes come to Santa Rosa Junior College have somewhat of an adjustment between high school and college. You're independent at Santa Rosa Junior College. In other words, it's your responsibility to get yourself to class and take care of the work assignments that you are required to do in your classes. And it's a maturing aspect. Many times good athletes in high school they are taken care of by the teachers to kind of move through their classes because they are a good athlete. And here they have to learn, they have to be a good student athlete to be successful, to create the skill sets in the classes that they need to be the good student and to move on to the next level and transfer.
Jason is my son. He played for us a few years ago, so he understands the ins and outs of our program, how we run things. He also played at Southern Oregon, was assistant coach up there, so he learned some stuff up there. And even more importantly, he is a lot younger than the rest of our staff, and he's able to relate to the players a little bit better. And he's helped with the big guys, big man development, and he also helps with recruiting and scouting and everything else in the program. Ryan Cook is in his 15th year of the program. He helps in all aspects. He works with the guards in skill development. He helps with recruiting, scouting, and every aspect of the program. He's been very valuable for our team and is a big part of our success. Maurice has been on our staff for 24 of the 25 years I've been here. He is a former Bear Cub. He helps with recruiting, guards, skill development, fundraising, is just overall a good guy to have around the program. Over the past 10 or 12 years, we've had one of the top 2 or 3 programs in Northern California, if not the entire state. We've won 7 league titles in the last 11 years in the Big 8 Conference, which is notoriously one of the top conferences in the state. We've also been to the Elite 8 7 of the last 12 years. We've won the state championship in 2014, and we've had a lot of guys move on and get scholarships to high-level schools.
Hello, I'm Dr. Nancy Chin, and I'm a faculty member here at Santa Rosa Junior College. I'm happy to talk to you today about our SCORE program for student athletes. SCORE stands for Student Athletes Creating Opportunities, Results, and Empowerment. It's not uncommon for universities to have programs that support their student athletes in their academics. It's less common for a community college to have this. Our SCORE program is collaborative and helps our student athletes achieve success not only in their sport, but also in the classroom. The program starts on Sunday, where all of our student athletes prepare their planners for the week. They receive a text from one of their teammates that says, "Time to do your planner. Make sure that you have your homework time scheduled and know your due dates." From that point, the student athletes start to think about what is it they need to get done during the week. Then they have weekly meetings with myself and their coach to make sure that they're on track to meet the demands of the classroom.
I've been coaching basketball for my entire career, a total of 35 years. I finished playing at the University of Arizona in 1988. I was a student assistant there for 1 year, and from there I went on to be an assistant at Marquette University for 5 years, and then did the University of Tennessee, where I was an assistant for 2 years. After that, I got my first opportunity to become a head coach. I coached professional teams in Kuwait and Lebanon for a total of 4 years. Then the job opened up here at Santa Rosa JC. I applied for it and got it, and I've been here for 23 years since. I started coaching at Santa Rosa JC in the year 2000, and we've always had talented groups and very good teams. The first several years, I wasn't happy with the progress that our teams made. We didn't always finish the seasons off the way I wanted to, in spite of having pretty talented groups. And after that, our staff met, and we thought we needed to get guys that have better character across the board. We took risks on some talented guys that didn't always have the best character, and it was more discipline and stuff that I liked, and I didn't think our teams gelled quite as well as they needed to. Then we started really focusing on getting positive attitude, team first guys, and our program went to another level. We started having more success, and guys developed better, and we've had much more enjoyable job coaching the guys we've had the last 12 or 13 years. We've had a lot of success in moving guys on to high-level schools. As far as Division I level, we've had guys go to the University of Oregon.
Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP serving the legal needs of Sonoma County since 1976. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. The Almond Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. Trimic Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Santa Rosa 38, Sierra 33. 12:46 left in the first half. Santa Rosa was trailing by 7, and Coach McMillan called the timeout. It wasn't because of the offense. Those timeouts are usually because of defense or lack thereof. Since that time, Santa Rosa outscored Sierra 29-17 to take a 5-point lead. And something that has changed dramatically from the first time they played Sierra College. Garrett Dutra only has 5 points. Now, he can score 5 points in 2 possessions, and that'll be way behind him. But they have made his shots difficult. Early in the game, not so much, but really from that timeout, defensive strategy timeout by Coach McMillan, things have got a lot more difficult for the Wolverines. Schroeder has 5, Dutro with 5, Jace Underwood with 9. Schroeder picked up that second foul right before the end of the half. Dontrell Johnson has 7. And those were in a little capsule in the first half. He's averaging over 19. For Santa Rosa, 7 of 10 from the free throw line. It tells me that they're attacking the basket. Now, one time, 3 of those are because of a bad closeout. And then this is what we're talking about offensively for Santa Rosa. The little foot fake, go back and replay that, Levi, is having this little subtle move here, the screen, the fake, and then the slip to the basket. And those opportunities are there for Santa Rosa. Now, didn't get the shot off, but he got the 2 free throws. That's a great job by our director, Levi Flores, of just showing the opportunities for Santa Rosa. We already know both these teams are very capable 3-point shooters. Then you look at Sierra College. They've only shot 2 free throws. Now they've made 5 threes. They got 5 bench points. But Santa Rosa is doing a much better job defensively. And I know, Levi, you remember what I said. They're feeling way too comfortable in this gym. And then Santa Rosa's tightened up things defensively. Sierra will inbound the ball. And Dutro is guarded by Gavin Early. And you look, Gavin only scored, a couple of points, but boy, did a really good job defensively. Dutro misses the layup. They go to the basket and don't close. And Santa Rosa a chance to take their largest lead of the game. I love the move. Hightower with the left hand off the glass. Johnson misses the layup, was hurried up, and then Hightower gobbles up the defensive rebound. Here comes Santa Rosa. Hightower, miss, rebounded by Dutro. Misses the layup. And they're going to make him, and this is like a good running game in football. Layup doesn't go. We've got a foul. Early attacks the basket, but there's the ability of Hightower of getting. And Gray had 3 in the first half. He'll clean up his free throws, was just 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. But again, the Bear Cubs taking the ball to the basket. And maybe a couple of fouls in there. Doesn't matter. Santa Rosa up by 8. And this is a Sierra team not used to playing from behind. They can, obviously. Santa Rosa's got to keep the heat up defensively because this is a Sierra team that score points in bunches. And there they go. Schroeder, he's got 7. Lingowski had 13 in the first half. Hightower had 8. Vincent Jackson was 6. And then we've got an illegal screen. And the reason that Schroeder, the 6'1 guard, can go in there amongst the trees because Sierra's got great spacing. They're almost, protect themselves from the double team. Nice basket cut. That's good basketball. Speaking of foot fakes, Underwood feeds it to Dutro, and it's a 4-point game. We got thrown back to 1978 with the old back down post play. And then the layup goes. The foul, and it counts. Strong move by Garrett. Not a big score, but shows the capability of working around the basket. This wasn't an easy catch and finish. But Sierra taking the ball to the basket themselves. I wonder what was talked about in the locker room. Back rim on the free throw. 1 and done for the Wolverines. And then Gray pushes the issue, takes the space, and draws the foul. Like I said, Dutro's one of the best players in the 3C2A. Cook checks in, had the 3 in the first. Third foul on Jace Underwood. Lingowski. A little hesitation. Lays it off the glass. Johnson, mid-range. It's some old school basketball. Yes, we had some threes made, but you're seeing the strong mid-range game by both these programs. Jackson, a little too hard off the back rim. Garrett with the rebound. Cook with the basketball. Dutro goes right through the Santa Rosa defense. He's fouled and he'll get free throws. Now, both these, the post players for both these teams can block shots, but they're not a strong shot blocking team. So both of these teams kind of mirroring themselves here in the second half of attacking the basket. Dutro with the first. He has 9. 4 early on here. First 3+ minutes of the second half. Thanks for joining us wherever you may be on the streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball, NorCal Sports TV. Langowski with the screen for Hightower. Shoot, Langowski, wide open look, back rim, and Dutro skies for the defensive rebound. Opportunity for Sierra to take the lead or tie it up. They take the lead. Corner 3. Santa Rosa a few minutes ago had an 8-point lead. Again, a Wilsonberger. Served back hot by Johnson. He was so patient. Didn't leave his feet. Wait for the shot attempt. And the block shot. Wissington in for Gray. Hightower. Langowski. Hightower. Step back. Doesn't go. Dutro with the rebound. Miss. Rebound. Wissington. Santa Rosa needs to run. Don't let the defense set up. Langowski. Wissington. Fouled. No call. There was a call. Shooting 2. You got to take that space up. Nice job by Wissington. (47-46). It was 38-33 at half. Ooh. That's the ultimate seal. Garrett's sealing up. And Dutro, that's got to be a better bounce pass. But that is Hightower's third foul. Wissington with the steal. Langowski for 3. 50-46. Langowski with 18. I think if you're Santa Rosa, be conscious of one thing. Everybody's a rebounder. Everybody's a rebounder. That extra pass and the 3. Dutro will inbound. Johnson. That's easy. Garrett's got 6. That's double his average. Wissington goes right through the Wolverine defense, but he can't finish. He does there. And Washington gets a chance for the assist. Underwood's going to check in, and Sidnor as well. Good defense. Langowski with the steal. Spencer has that little hesitation, and he's able to get himself into a space to draw the foul. That's good offense by Santa Rosa, taking a potential turnover into a layup. Wissington will inbound. Layup. Missed. Washington gets his own rebound. We've got a scrum down there, and it's a held basketball. Langowski wants some space. Don't we all? I digress. Elbow jumper, front rim. Cook with the rebound. That was a wonky possession, to say the least, for Santa Rosa. Johnson loves that spot. Cook. Miss, rebound. Mr. Early. He'll push. Weaves through traffic. Wissington. Langowski's feeling it. Miss. Offensive rebound. Extended possession for Santa Rosa. Can they take advantage? Oh, Wilsonberger! Served back hot by Dutro. Man, this one's just served up. Boom, 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 bam, out of bounds. 3 on the shot clock. Doesn't have to necessarily be a catch and shoot, but it will be. Langowski, 21 points at the echo of the 3-point, at the edge of the 3-point line, at the echo of the horn on the shot clock. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV. Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP, serving the legal needs of Sonoma County since 1976. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. Get a little grimy there for a minute. Before we talk more about the game, we're going to ask you to like and subscribe this broadcast. We're now over 22,000, so Levi can drive home tonight. The more subscribers we have, the more advertisers we get / partners. And although we're in February, the darkness of February, it'll be the lightness of March in some playoff basketball. Santa Rosa 55-48. They let it have 38-33. Sierra took a brief lead, but then Santa Rosa, and you've got Hightower went out with his third foul, 14:37 mark. Underwood went out with his third foul at the 17:18 mark, but he is back in the game. Dutro, Krupinski. You know what? You're going to live with that. Don't foul him and make it an and-one opportunity. You've got your hands straight up, and that guy's going to be playing Division I basketball next year. No question about it. Wissington, Langowski. Wow. I like the counter. Ooh, yeah. I like the counter with Spencer. He's hit a number of threes tonight, but this time puts it on the floor. Officials called the charge. Player control will move on. 5-point game. Dutro can't play through contact, but then fouled is Sidnor, and he'll go to the free throw line. And Dutro wanted a foul, didn't get one. Dutro's got 11 points, averaging over 23. He had 31 against Santa Rosa in the last matchup. Guess this is one of the best free throw shooting teams in 3C2A. Makes them both. Wolverines will press. Wizardton, drive and kick. Jackson, back rim. Johnson with the rebound. Wizardton called for the retaliatory foul. And Sierra will be shooting free throws the rest of the game. Again, they're nearly 74% free throw shooting team, 6th in the state. If I had $1 every time I had called a retaliatory foul, I would have a lot of dollars. But they do miss a free throw here and there. They missed that one. Can Santa Rosa take advantage? Little 1-4 set and then a pass thrown dripping with gravy, and it's a turnover for Santa Rosa. Dutro reverses course. Underwood wants some space. Johnson, Cook, Sidnor, Johnson backing down the truck and lays it up. He's got 11. And he's a high percentage shooter. He don't miss much. Dutro did a great job of helping on that back cut by Langowski. Krupinski, assist! Counters it. Krupinski is a great three-point shooter, but he counters, puts the ball in the hands of a teammate, and he lays it up. Dutro, drive and kick. Johnson recovers. Cook amongst the trees. Johnson fires from top of the key. And the save, and then Langowski is called for the foul. This is just who, after this first free throw, we'll show you the battle of just really was a segment of who wanted the ball more in that situation. Langowski's third foul. He'll take a seat. And back in the game is Amari Gray. There's a case of just tracking down the basketball. And Coach McMillan will call timeout. We'll take a break and hydrate. 57-56. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our Unlimited Wash Club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. Bear Cubs led 55-48 at the 11:36 mark. It's been a little 8-2 run for Sierra. Hightower still on the bench. That's just, you got to value the possession of the basketball in that situation a lot better than that. That was a near turnover. Santa Rosa got a break there and let Wissenden come and meet the basketball. Gray. Wissenden, Krupinski slip screen, not there. Wissenden drives and kick. Krupinski for three. Paint touch, 3-point field goal, 60-56. Underwood. Johnson trying to seal Jackson. Dutro. Back rim. Late call here. And I'm not doubting the call. But the call's not made until the ball's missed and rebounded. You know, so that's where Dutro, he's up to 12, 7.5. Makes them both. McMillan was trying to get a sub in for Hightower, didn't. Krupinski, he's got 5. Wissenden. Krupinski, 28-footer, back rim. Dutro comes up with a rebound. Chance for Sierra to tie it or take the lead. Cook, Dutro for 3. Heartbreak. Krupinski gets the defensive rebound, and then it's tipped to Wissenden. Step through Europe, missed layup, wide left. Underwood at the arc. Lays it up, he's fouled, and it counts. I saw this coming. As soon as he got the ball in his hand, he was putting and setting up this spin cycle move, and Krupinski is caught in the wake. Right here, you know he's just setting it up. And then takes the contact, boom, uses your off-balance move, and lays it up. Our 5th tie. Could it be our 5th lead change? It is. Hightower lays it up. He's fouled. It counts. Instant offense. That's why Coach want to get him in on that inbound. Didn't. And really, I haven't seen anybody in the Big 8 Conference that can stop him at the basket. 6 lead change. It's a free one. Makes it. It was free because Dutro went into the lane. Sped up the Wolverines. And then a foul as the Cal High alum crosses half court. 16 foul on the Wolverines. It'll be double bonus anytime the Wolverines foul or the Santa Rosa fouls. Santa Rosa basketball on the sideline, 26 on the shot clock. Early, Langowski. That's how you create your own shot. I know Levi's going to put that in the Flores file. 65-61. Johnson lays it up. Strength on strength. And 2-point game. Plenty of time for Santa Rosa. Wing jumper. Sierra basketball. That's how you create your own space. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. This Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Jolly Washer Express, Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP, Osceola's 5th Street Grill, The Omelet Express, Trimic Mechanical, American Asphalt, and the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp. 65-63, 5 ties, 6 lead changes, kind of what we expected coming into this game. Dutro will inbound. They led, their last lead was 61-60. That was a Underwood old-fashioned three-point play. Missed layup, and then what are we going to have, Levi? The retaliatory. I say that word because I want to give the perception that I've got this deep vocabulary, which I don't. This is what you call the retaliatory foul. You miss the layup, and let me come back and just try to steal the ball. And now Santa Rosa's in the bonus. Finds the home. 66-63. Makes them both. Johnson, Cook, Sidnor, high post. Double cutters. Hand off to Schroeder, mid-range, back rim, and well, I will say this. Travis got him with the left hand and pushed him out of the way. He did. He cleared his own space, and it was a foul. And that's why it was called. Misses the free throw. Splits them 67-64. Gray, 20 on the shot clock. You got to work to get great shots here. Doesn't mean you stall. It means you make some progress towards that basket. Nice drive here by Gray. Taking the contact. He is 2 for 6 from the free throw line tonight. Misses both free throws. Johnson, Cook. Dutra lays it up. That's a 4-point swing right there. The confidence of Dutro to be able to just, when his team needs the basket the most, takes care of business. You're watching Bear Cub Basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. If you're Amara Gray, you got to do one thing, is have a bad memory. Forget about that and think about this possession. 1-point lead for Santa Rosa. That's how you assert yourself, big fella. The sophomore out of Justin Siena turns and faces, recognizes the mismatch here, and lays it up, draws the foul, and he's already made 2 free throws tonight. Hightower checks back in. Jackson's got 11. Hightower with 15. Langowski with 21. Schroeder with 10. Dutro with 15. Make it 17. He's earning those baskets. He's going to win some battles, no question about it. Got to make him earn those. Jackson, top of the key. Hightower. Jackson, handoff to Langowski. 8 on the shot clock. Hightower from downtown. Back rim. Line drive didn't go. Dutro with a chance to tie it or take the lead for the Wolverines. Johnson, mid-range, gets in the key and ties it up for the 6th time tonight. Early. Hightower. Jackson. Hightower, 8-footer, front rim. Cook with a rebound. You got to take that space when the ball in your hand and take advantage of your height there. Good defense by the Wolverines. Dutro backing down the truck. Cook, Dutro, 17-footer. Sierra with the lead, 72-70. Our 8th lead change of the game. Jackson. Everything's passing around the perimeter. Got to make some progress towards the basket. Langowski drive and kick. Jackson reset. Santa Rosa 73-72. Our 9th lead change. Hightower's got 4. That's a great decision by Dutro to take the ball to the basket. Gray goes to the basket. He's fouled. And he's got a chance to redeem those earlier missed free throws. He'll be shooting 2. Dutro now has 21-16 in the second half. Boy, it's really quiet in here, like a Masters golf tournament. Gray with the free throw to tie it up. Underwood is checked back in the game. Twelfth lead change. Johnson. 17-footer, short. Hightower with the rebound. Flying through the air with the greatest of ease, Amari Gray. Oh no. All right. You know what I was thinking, Levi, is that they were going to call it goaltending. 77-74. Gray with the tip. It looks just like a 2-point field goal in the books, but much bigger. Dutro picks up his dribble, gets it back. 26-footer, off mark. Gray with the rebound. Washington. We're going to keep it here. I mean, can you do a little Levi Flores DJ for me on that and play that back? Blocking out, you've got to block out a body, not a space. Nobody turns and knows where he's at, and then the pogo stick, and the tip in, because they're being a spectator instead of a participant. Okay, so it's Santa Rosa's basketball. Any foul, they're going to be shooting 2 free throws unless it's and 1. They lead by 3. You've got 24 on the shot clock. But I said earlier in the game, and I know that's a field goal, but that field goal really won't show up in the stat sheet, but how important it was. And so much here in the Big 8 Conference, Amari Gray has been in the right place at the right time. Why? Because he plays harder than most everybody. That's why we're here and doing this game and not doing it on the AI Synergy camera. No offense to our friends at Synergy. Sideline inbound. Sidnor's going to grab. He's going to defend the inbounder. And that's Jackson. Langowski. Langowski misses the mid-range. And then Bear Cubs early fouls Dutro right before he attempts the half-court shot to draw the three free throws. Didn't happen. Craig McMillan's won 523 basketball games. But when the team everybody's standing versus passing and cutting, sometimes it's tough to get that motor going again. So now so we're gonna keep it here. Now, what is the strategy? Do you make the free throw, go for the steal, and commit the foul, or do you purposely miss and try to get the rebound? I guarantee you that's what the coaches from Sierra, specifically Aaron Lawrence, are talking about right now. And Santa Rosa chose to foul at half court, and Dutro made the first free throw. The strategy here, and then if you're Santa Rosa, you got to make sure that you rebound and possess the basketball. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to our website. We've got our summer camp. We've got our youth development league. And subscribe to NorCal Sports TV on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. It was 38-33 at halftime. Largest lead for Santa Rosa was 8. Largest lead for Sierra was 7. We've had 7 ties, and I'm running out of fingers, 12 lead changes. Okay, here's the strategy. I say he's probably going to make the free throw. Dutro with 23, he's got his average. Now they're going to go for the steal. And then Coach McMillan calls a timeout. Now he'll still be able to run the baseline. Here's the standings of the Big Eight. Our apologies to American River College. Sierra is 11-1. Santa Rosa is 10-2. Modesto is 10-3, and Cosumnes River is 10-3. Now the last, you know what? I don't want to even talk about hype. Let's just enjoy this game right here, or where it is. (77-76). Bear Cubs will inbound. Coach McMillan using that timeout, but there was a timeout that he used in the first half. I don't know anybody that remembers the first time these teams played. Coach used 3 timeouts in the first 6 minutes of the game because of defensive lapses. Called a timeout with the 16-9. They were down 16-9 with 12:47 left in the first half, and they ended up getting the lead. Gray's going to inbound. They're not going to guard the inbounder. Early catches. He's fouled. 1.2 went off the clock. And don't have the official statistics. We'll stay tuned. We will after the game, after a few commercials. But this is the most free throws I imagine Santa Rosa shot in a long time in a game. Levi, that's called the hometown roll. Now, does Santa Rosa foul? You got to make this free throw first. They do. Santa Rosa call another timeout. Washington's made 2 free throws. Early's made 2 free throws. And Gray made 2 free throws. Those are 6 made free throws here in the later stages of the game where they mean the most. So Santa Rosa called the timeout. Sierra will still be able to run the baseline. Be interesting to see if Santa Rosa is going to foul. You got to have a guy that you trust that does. That's if you want to foul there. But what a basketball game. And, you know, these teams played back in 30 days ago, and that was an 85-82 win by Sierra. It snapped a 9-game losing streak to Santa Rosa. Timeout, Sierra College. We're not going to show the logos, but I want to thank all of our partners. Jolly Washer Express, Antonio Bunting and his family. The Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP. Really big supporters of local sports here. Osceola's 5th Street Grill. I might have to drop by for a libation on the way home. The Almond Express, Tri-Mic Mechanical, American Asphalt, and our NCS. Oh, I've got splattered on that one, Levi. NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp. We go back. Do you have that gray tip in? We're getting for the post. Oh, well, it's good. All right, cut off. We'll come back to that. Turnover. Dutro dribbled into a corner. And he was double-teamed. Santa Rosa still has to inbound here. You got to be careful on this pass. Ooh. That's the guards playing well together defensively, Early and Gray. And he made the night dark for Sierra College. And Hightower will go to the free throw line. Makes the first. Santa Rosa 7 of 7 in crunch time from the free throw line. Great California Community College basketball game. We're going to see if Levi can update the standings We're going to get the scores and free throws and all those good things. We're going to play a couple of spots. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. This Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Jolly Washer Express, Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP, Osceola's 5th Street Grill, The Omelet Express, Trimic Mechanical, American Asphalt, and the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp. Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP, serving the legal needs of Sonoma County since 1976. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. Trimic Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Santa Rosa with the 81-76 victory. So Santa Rosa has 3 games left. They're going to host Sac City on Friday. On Tuesday, they play Modesto Junior College, and then they'll close their season out at American River. You've got Sierra has got 3 games left, 2 very winnable games. They play Delta and Sac City, but then they play Cosumnes River in the last game of the season. So if both these teams win out, they will both be Big 8 co-champions. Langowski with 21, Hightower with 17, Jackson with 14. But do you have that tip in by that the most important play of the game was the tip in by Amari Gray? Ball goes down in the low block to Hightower, and then you see Gray sees the spot because nobody blocked. Dutro doesn't. He blocks out a space that isn't there, and then Gray with the tip in. And he struggled all game from the free throw line. But when the Bear Cubs needed his free throws the most, he made them. And I think I mentioned earlier, they were 8 for 8 down the stretch from the free throw line. For Sierra College, Dutro with 23, Underwood with 14, and Johnson with 15. So Santa Rosa gets the win over Sierra College in a battle of 2 of the top teams in the Big 8 and also the state. Santa Rosa now 21-4, 11-3 in conference. They've won 6 games in a row. Sierra drops to 20-5 and 11-2, and their 9-game winning streak is snapped. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV for alerts about upcoming games. Thanks for watching Santa Rosa JC basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Thanks to our crew, Rodrigo Donner, Arlo, our director, Levi Flores. I'm Chris Babcock here in Santa Rosa. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.